keep running Wildcat. Why? This was a hard loss. I'm gonna get into the whole Wildcat thing in a minute, but first I just wanna, congratulate the Bills. They played a great game. Their defense is way, I don't want to use the word underrated because the league knows, but the Bills defense is legit. They showed some great blitz designs tonight that I was very surprised on. So they did like delayed blitz. They did a lot of schemes. It was very, very put together, and I give them props. Give them, credit on that. It was very good. Unfortunately, we did not come up big on offense today. But I want to start with the positive side of today. We couldn't ask for a better game from our defense once again. Our defense came up huge, with that almost pick six there on the sideline. It was throwing I think it was Deontay Johnson. I'll have it up here. That, great hustle, by the way, by our offensive lineman. I forget who it is, but great hustle to get him out of bounds. They got him right inside the 20 or 30, and we held him to 3 points. It was huge. Good job to our defense. TJ Watt, man, you got some serious skills, my man. You're a beast. I hope you win Defensive Player of the Year. If not this year, I'm sure sometime down the road you will. But he's amazing. Even our corners did really good today. Josh Allen can really deliver a ball. He's got a freaking fastball, and that's what the announcers were saying. He used to throw like a 92-mile-per-hour fastball in high school or something, baseball. But Steven Nelson, he still played a great game. If you guys noticed, we haven't really got called that many times on pass interference calls this year. So I'm still proud of him, even though John Brown did catch the ball. They weren't really going deep all game long, so that was still really good on his part. That was one of the big plays we let up. We did really good on the rushing attack. So a huge shout out to Sean McDermott, or whatever his name is. He coached a very good game. He knew the kind of defense we were, and everybody knew this was gonna come down to the fourth quarter and pretty much on the defense, and whatever offense could pretty much score at the end. That's what it came down to, and we just unfortunately didn't. There at the end, we cannot take a sack when we're just about in the red zone. Take a sack, lose about 8 yards, and lose about 20 seconds worth of time. So we were down to 40 seconds, or 20 seconds, at that time, or under 20, something like that. Then the play before that, they get another false start penalty. We got hit with a 10-second runoff. That just kills us. These are just little things that we can work on. Today we had a lot of false starts. I do not know why. Maybe, it is loud in Pittsburgh at Heinz Field. So, maybe that was it, or our offensive line was getting tired. Kudos to them. Man, I'll have it up here. When they went for that, when they got that touchdown to the one tight end, did a 10 and out. That was a great play design. They had 3 or 4 to the left. They usually don't throw to him, and I really thought that they were going to be conservative and just run the ball and get a field goal, but Terrell Edmonds kind of got beat. I'm not going to put it on him, but it was this side of the field, but whatever. That was a good play. I was very surprised by that play call, so that was a good call. So on to the offensive side. I'm starting to really get pissed off every time I see this Wildcat. I get nervous every time. It's like I half watch the TV because I cannot stand it. A couple weeks back against Baltimore, Samuels was under center in the Wildcat and threw a pick. We had another miscommunication a couple of weeks back. I don't think we turned the ball over, but it was a pretty scary play. And today, James Conner, which is one who I feel like shouldn't be handing a ball off. He shouldn't be doing a read option. It looked scary. I've never seen him hand a ball off in my life. So even if they did this in practice, it's totally different in a game. And that was a terrible, terrible decision. We need to stop doing the Wildcat. And if we do, we should not be passing out of it. I think we should just strictly stay running and maybe do maybe sweeps or up the middle. I don't know, but definitely no more passing out of the Wildcat. Unless we got some trickery and we throw it back to the quarterback and he throws it down the field. Something like that's fine, maybe. But it's just not working for us. We need to stop. I feel like sending Mike Tomlin an email and being like, hey, what is the main focus or idea of these plays? So one of the biggest things about Devlin Hodges is this was a legit defense, probably the hardest defense he's played against, other than that Baltimore game that he came in for a little bit. But this defense is legit, and one of the biggest things, and I know he's still young and he's figuring everything out, but we need to change the plays when we see something at the line. We gotta call blitzes. We gotta change formations. We gotta do something, because there's so many times where he's right under center, they're doing play action, and you see them loading the box up. So if you don't check out of that, you already know from the start we're getting pressured. He's gonna do a play action. He's already losing a couple of seconds just from doing that, and then we got two defenders in his face, and he does this little rollout and throws it out of bounds. So I hope this is something he can work on and get better at. Like I said, I'm not dissing him or anything. It just takes time. I get that. I'm not an NFL quarterback, but I have played football for many years. That is something that I hope we will transition into with him. Hopefully Big Ben will help him out. This is when I really miss Ben this year, but everyone does. But we're still doing a hell of a job. Love the team. Deontay Johnson, once again, he has proved me week in and week out that he can surprise the crap out of us. He's phenomenal with his route running. I don't know if you guys really watch. He's fast and he does not really drop balls. You saw that one sideline catch with the little toe drag. It looked like a little AB a little bit. I'm telling you, this dude is something special. I'm excited. I know he did have that one fumble. Dude came from behind and he got hit pretty good, but looks one of our guys recovered it, so we got lucked out. But that happens to everybody. Not everybody can hold on to the ball every single game. The thing I'm frustrated with is we get James Conner back. He had a couple good runs. He didn't look like he just came back from an injury at all. Why didn't we go to more of a heavier set? Why didn't we bring Samuels and Snell and White and Connor in there? Why didn't we rotate them around a little more? I think we should be pounding it more, and then catching them off guard and going over the top a little bit. Mix it up. We were getting it done without James Conner. Why? There should be no reason why we can run it with him, with everybody else. I know everybody can't get as many touches when they're all in, but we can scheme a lot better. So I hope, it went in. Also, when we get Juju Smith-Schuster back, it's going to be a huge relief because he's a game changer himself. And another thing with having Devlin Hodges is, why didn't we run like some screens more, a little bit more, like running back screens with James Conner. He's amazing with screen plays. And with Deontay Johnson, get him the ball. He's guaranteed to get 5 yards every time he touches the ball. If he has any kind of space, his strides are so long and he's so fast. We should be able to, I think we can scheme a little bit better. That 1/3, we were on 3rd and 1, and it was like 3 minutes left maybe. I forget what it was, I'll have it up here. But we go deep to James Washington, and it was great. We got the play, we got it. That stuff scares me once again. Like, we need to worry about getting the first down. Because later on, maybe that wasn't the same play, but later on, it was 3rd and 7, or 4th and 7. I think it was 4th and 7, and this would have been the tie it up. We throw it to James Washington in the end zone. This is the first time, and it gets picked off. But I don't know if it was to James Washington. I don't know who it was to. I forget. But why didn't we just go for the first down? Why are we throwing it in the red zone? Or why are we throwing it in the end zone? We can do better than that. It's just, I know Devlin Hodges, he's a playmaker. He tries to be a playmaker. He's a winner. It's just, like, why? Come on. We had opportunities and we beat ourselves today. So the positive thing about today is we held Josh Allen accountable. We did really good. He's a mobile quarterback, not like Lamar or Kyler Murray. He's a little in the middle, or I would say a little less, but he can still run it, and he's just very athletic. We held him in check really, really well. We held Kyler Murray in check really, really well. And last time we played Baltimore, we held Lamar in check really, really well, I'd say. Now, Baltimore's on this hot streak. I don't even know if we're going to go against Lamar. I kind of would like to, because we do make it in the playoffs and we have to play Baltimore. It'd be better to play them 3 times so we kind of can feel them out a little bit. But I don't see why they would start him unless they really want to take us out of the playoffs. But we will see. I'm assuming we beat the Jets, but you can't always assume. But this Steelers defense has been amazing to watch. I'm grateful that, Ben going down, that we're even in the playoffs. Like, we're in the hunt. We're past the hunt. We're in wild card right now. It's just amazing to be this far. Starting out, I think we started off 1-4. So to bounce back like this is incredible. I still can't wait for Ben to get back, but I think we can make a run in the playoffs too. We got good coaches. We got a good team. I'm just a little frustrated right now, but teams aren't blowing us out. And if they're not blowing us out, like, I just threw 4 interceptions. And I think we lost a fumble. So 4 or 5 turnovers, and it's a 1-score game. We capitalize on that. 24-17, 24-10. That's us winning. So Hodges just got a little shooken up. It's a great defense. I think this was good for us. It was good for him. Kind of get a perspective of what the playoffs could be like. I'm such a Steelers fan that I gotta talk to somebody, so I'm gonna talk to y'all. You know, it's frustrating, but we could go 0-16 and I'll still love them to death, and I would still make a video every week because, you know, it's just how I feel, and you know, I'm a diehard. Before I end this video, I'd love to give a huge shout out to Black and Yellow fans. I'll have it a link in the description. You know, I met this guy. He's really cool. He's got a Steelers channel. He's new like me. Go ahead and follow him on Instagram. Go ahead and support the guy. Pretty cool dude. I'd also like to give a shout out to steeler.szn. That'll also be in a link in the description. So if you guys want to check him out. Also another Steelers page on Instagram. Cool guy. They both have really cool content. We've been supporting each other, and you know, we're all trying to make it, so show some love. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you guys subscribe. You know, I have some huge plans in the future, but I want to get some more of you guys in, you know. And also, don't forget to check out my I just did this video yesterday. It's my top 10 Steelers of this decade. You know, I was just bored, and I was like, man, I'm thinking about these players, so I did my top 10, and it was really hard. We got a lot of good Steelers in the past 10 years, so go ahead and check that video out. It was pretty cool. I challenge you guys to, you know, pick your top 10. So it's not as easy as it sounds, but that's it for this video. I hope you guys liked it. And if you did, give it a like, and make sure you subscribe. Subscribe, mother.